Hey guys, my name is Dan, I'm a veterinarian, and today, what does a torn ACL look like? When a doggy tears their ACL, what are the things you will notice and give you an idea that maybe you're dealing with a torn ACL? I'm going to go over a handful of symptoms today, and I hope this empowers you guys to be more knowledgeable about what to expect when you go see your veterinarian for a possible torn ACL. First guys, an ACL can be torn at any point in the day. Literally, unlike humans where we're thinking of a football injury, dogs can tear an ACL just by walking around the kitchen. A torn ACL is usually something that's more genetic. They just wear and tear and the ACL breaks. With that being said, it can be outside, it can be high activity, low activity, but a torn ACL can happen just out of the blue. So if you're just sitting there watching TV and all of a sudden you hear your doggy cry and then hobble in, it could have just been walking around and tore its ACL. The next thing is, guys, most people that notice a torn ACL say, you know what, I think there's something in my dog's paw. This is because dogs with torn ACLs, something called toe-touching lameness. They will take their toe and they will touch it to the ground and then lift it back up again. And sometimes they'll use a foot, but a lot of times they're toe touching.
So they're like, Dan, look in the paw pad. I'm pretty sure there's something in there.
And I always look in the paw pad. I always look in the paw pad because sometimes there is something in the paw pad and it's an easy fix. But a lot of times, guys, unfortunately, there's nothing in the paw pad. And it's happening because when the dog goes to place their foot and they put pressure on it, the tibia slides forward because the tibia is no longer held stable by the ACL. And the minute that happens, they lift their foot back up and all of a sudden you get this crazy phenomena of toe-touching lameness. The next thing, guys, is ACLs just don't get better. I have some people that rush in the same day and they're like, Dan, we're lame. And I'm like, great, let's fix this, let's figure this out. But I have others, guys, that will roll in like 2-3 weeks later and they're like,
yeah, I thought it would get better, but it's not.
A torn ACL is a surgical problem, and it's not going to get better with just supportive care in most cases. I always say most cases because medicine is a funny thing and sometimes it doesn't agree with the textbook. With that being said, in most cases, an ACL will not get better with just supportive care. So giving like an anti-inflammatory and rest could be really beneficial. But if you're not doing anything, you're just waiting for it to get better, it probably won't get better and it becomes more chronic. And then you got to roll in and be like, it happened out of the blue, we're toe touching, it's been happening for like 2 weeks. There's a good chance it's an ACL. I do believe that an ACL tear is painful. However, some doggies won't show any pain. Owners would be
like, Dan, or Dr. Dan, I've been grabbing his knee all day and playing with it.
Don't do that. But yeah, some doggies don't care. They think it doesn't hurt too much. They don't show too much of this. Other doggies, man, they show they're painful. So a doggy may not act painful, or they may act painful. And it doesn't really tell us if we have a torn ACL, if we're painful or not. Finally, when you roll in and see me or your veterinarian, I'm going to diagnose it with a cranial drawer. I'm just going to put some pressure on the tibia, hold the femur, put some pressure, and I'll feel the tibia slide forward. I will probably also feel a meniscal click. I may even have a medial buttress. All these things will help guide me down the path to diagnose this sucker. And of course, we can always x-ray and sedate to reconfirm our diagnosis. As always, guys, my name is Dan. I'm a veterinarian. If this content was crazy helpful, please go hit subscribe and also like. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hope you, your doggies, your kitties are happy and healthy. You guys take care.